Have you ever wondered how the best Halo Wars 2 players always seem to be one step ahead? What if I told you it's all about the art of scouting? Welcome to a deep dive into the intricate world of scouting in Halo Wars 2. The first stage of the scouting process is choosing the right unit. Light units like the UNSC Jackrabbit are typically the go-to choices. With their high speed and maneuverability, they are perfect for getting in and out of enemy territory quickly and efficiently. Now, once you've picked your unit, it's time to hit the field. The key here is to be sneaky, be quick, and be thorough. Your objective is to gather as much information as you can about your opponent's base, units, and strategies. This means you'll need to explore every nook and cranny, all while avoiding enemy fire. You'll want to pay close attention to your opponent's base. Look for key structures like barracks, work factories, and resource buildings. These will give you a good idea of what kind of units your opponent is producing and what strategies they might employ. Next, keep an eye out for enemy units. If you see a bunch of heavy units, you'll know your opponent is gearing up for a big attack. On the other hand, if you see a bunch of light units, they might be planning for a quick strike or a defensive play. Once you've gathered all the information you can, it's time to make your escape. Remember to use the speed and maneuverability of your scouting unit to avoid enemy fire and make it back to your base safely. And finally, it's time to put all that information to good use. Use what you've learned to adjust your own strategy and prepare for whatever your opponent might throw at you. Let's dive deeper into the art of scouting. When should we deploy? First, some details we should know. It takes 20 seconds to build a pad, except for the air pad. That takes 25 seconds. Meaning the target's Tech 1 base should be completed at 1 minute and 40 seconds. So 2 minutes is a perfect opportunity to scout our enemies. Clicking A on enemy buildings such as bases and pads will give us more information to help us acknowledge when we should deploy our scouts. This information includes building name, tech level, and health. Furthermore, if nothing is shown, then the building has been deleted, which is a clear signal to send in our spies. In this briefing, we have learned to use our eyes, but I want to play some clips to express that our ears can be just as deadly. The sounds you just heard was a pad being deleted and an expansion built. Next, I want to highlight the UNSC Jackrabbit. Starting with the same vision as all the other scouts, but when it's upgraded, it doubles the amount of sight it has and counts as an air unit to see over hills and obstacles. Exploring the enemy territory, observing their base and units, and using that information to shape your own strategy. It's a crucial part of the game that can give you a significant edge over your opponents. Remember, scouting is not just about gathering information, it's about using that information to outsmart and outmaneuver your opponents. So the next time you play Halo Wars 2, don't just play the game, scout the game. It could be the difference between victory. Thank you for joining this deep dive on the art of scouting in Halo Wars 2. Now go out there, put these tips to good use, and become the master of the battlefield.